What's up, guys? Good morning. They found the terrorists. They've not captured them, but they've named them. If you're looking at this video, I hope you've first had a look at Travis Chase's page this morning. Let me see who's calling me. I hope you guys have had a look at Travis Chase's page. I'd ask one of you to do me a favor, do me a solid. If you could go to Travis Chase's page and just save that photo, right, of the terrorist, the mastermind that has been identified behind these terrorist attacks. Save that photo for me, please, and drop it in the comments. I'm begging you. One of you, just go over to Travis's page, please. Drop the photo. Let me see if I could leave a comment, actually. Yeah, it seems I can't post a picture. I didn't realize you can't post pictures here. But you guys definitely go check out Travis's page. I'm looking for any enhancements I could put on here. No, I don't see that I can share it with you. But Travis Chase just posted within the last half an hour that the government of Guyana, it said something about police sleuths or crime sleuths, have now identified the terrorists behind the terror attack, the bombing at the police station in East Rumvelt. We have to talk about this. We have to talk about this. This bombing happened 10 days ago, right? And if you saw my, I think it's the live before the last one, I kept asking the government if they had good. I kept asking the government if they had good. And today it's confirmed for us that the government had in good. 10 days. I came to you like just a couple days after that terror attack, because as I would have said in the live, news travels. People whisper the truth, right? So how is it a civilian, a beekeeper know before the news media, days, at least a week before the news media, that is foreigners behind this attack? I was not allowed to say anything because these guys done float in the papers, they're locking people up for any public mischief. Next thing I would have go down for Venezuelan propaganda, right? They would try and lock me up for Venezuelan propaganda. How are people calling me a beekeeper days before the government announced it to let me know who is behind the terror attack? That's why I came to you guys and I said I can't. I have to walk right on the edge. I have to walk right on the edge of what I could say publicly and come and tell you. But I was worried. You see, I do a whole concert. I do a whole jazz concert at home because I was worried. I beg you guys not to go to the cartel show because I said it's not safe. There's terrorists running around. Right? That information was communicated to me a while ago. Why is the government now telling us that they know who these terrorists are? Why is it some of us already know it's not Guyanese? Right? And we didn't put out in the papers today is apparently it seems like these guys have some military training, how they were moving and stuff, like they had done previous reconnaissance. Y'all didn't tell we everything. Now they come to tell us they're convinced these terrorists have fled. You convinced how? You don't know where they are. That's another way of saying we have no freaking idea of where these people are. They made some homemade bombs. The police were able to track them on cameras to where they went to get the ingredients for these homemade bombs, and apparently they arrested a Guyanese who was connected with it. But the two main people who mastermind this thing, it seems they've been allowed to flee the country. Jagdeo came and told us after people were asking for ages and ages, how many Venezuelans has the PPP let into the country, right? Thinking you're going to get votes from them. How many? Jagdeo told us something like 24,000. Then Robert Passad, foreign affairs minister, come to tell us like 76. He says 100,000. Why you minus 24,000 from 100,000? That means we have 76,000 unregistered Venezuelans in the country that we don't know where they are. They're holding elections to take over our land. they're saber rattling, and now they have people in this country planting bombs at our police station, and our own government would not come to us and tell us. Y'all are so wicked. You are so wicked, and you do not care about the health and the well-being and the safety and the security of your own people. You are willing to sacrifice us. You're not only willing to sacrifice our children. You're not only willing to sacrifice our children. This government is also willing to sacrifice its citizens. These people put a bomb at a police station 10 days ago. Today on Travis Chase page, go and look on his page. You can see not only the pictures of the terrorists, but they had a picture of the man moments before the attack. Moments before. They had a picture of the man on the street. A CCTV camera. But for 10 days, all the public was allowed to see was some grainy ass footage from a camera across the road. Not even the state police camera. So I kept putting up pictures and highlighting, showing you, look, in this area here, right here in the picture, that's where the CCTV for the state is. Why haven't they released that? Why haven't they released it? But you know what y'all do? You're so desperate. You're so desperate for public opinion to pander to you guys, that you allow a Kess show, you allow Kess to come here, you allow Cartel to come here, and you expose thousands of Guyanese to terrorists. You allowed mass public gatherings at a time when you fully well knew there was terrorists roaming around this place, making homemade bombs and planting them. The police today now can't tell us within this 10-day period how many homemade bombs were made and where these things were planted. Y'all know why you hold the flag raising outside. Why you didn't hold the flag raising in the same place? The government knew. And they knew people, and the people telling me, you know, security at that show, at the Cartel show, was top notch, but only for the wealthy people, right? I was made to understand the booths at the Cartel show cost $3 million a booth. It was a friends, family, and favorite booth. There they had the body scammers, security, everything. For the poor people section, I was told they had some Lions Club members, some other people doing security. It was not a security. Somebody started spraying pepper spray in the concert at some point. I saw another video of a deranged man, thought he was Captain Guyana, and he met his match. He thought it like a Pepsi sign was a portal, and bro tried running through the portal and get dropped down right there, right? It was craziness. Y'all allow terrorists to be roaming the country. I told you guys that bomb that was planted there could cause severe mass casualties. It had nuts and bolts and shrapnel and things that would explode and cause mass casualties, right? And the government still allowed a concert to go ahead. It was so important Vybz Kartel come out and support One Guyana. You're selling out One Guyana, boy. This thing blow my mind. This is after, and I hope you also been looking at Travis and Sherrod's reporting from the border. I noticed the government sent a set of people down to the border after they took the initiative and went down there. Well done, gentlemen. But you would have seen in one of the reports that there was a hostel. The hostel has been taken over by like 53 Venezuelan families. Not Guyanese living there. So there's a Venezuelan settlement. All up and down the Essequibo coast. They are handing out, they're giving ID card, driver's license, right? They're pairing up people, single people, they're pairing them up, right? There's a mad rush to register these Spanish people. I heard there was a, somebody sent me some video, I was on the Neming or somewhere, PPP had a meeting, and it was busing in hundreds of Venezuelans to the location. They got like 100 houses in the area. Like nearly 2,000 people showed up, busing them in, had paying the Venezuelans to cater to, tortillas and quesadillas, and right? You're so desperate for votes, you're willing to literally sell this country from under our feet, expose our citizens to terrorists. That is wild. That is wild. That's what I came to talk to you guys about. That is absolutely mind-blowing. So I saw Azruddin Mohammed announced yesterday. A lot of you guys been asking me if I support Azruddin. Yeah, I'm fully supportive of Azruddin Mohammed. I've been waiting for him to announce for a long time. Okay? fully 100%. And yes, I've joined VPAC, right? If Azruddin would like to be the presidential candidate of VPAC, we are open to it, right? We came together as a vehicle. None of us have, in VPAC, none of us have no attachment. Francis, not like, oh, I want to be president, I want to be... No, I don't need no big position in this life. I want to be a part of the change to make sure it happens. You understand? And I want what the people want. If the people's choice is us, if they want him as presidential candidate, if the people come tomorrow and say, we love Amanza, I love Amanza, right? Amanza wasn't a brilliant woman. If they like, do we want she as we PM candidate? We want Glenn as prime. What the people want is what I want. We want a change. We don't care how we get in there, we want a freaking change. Right? That's why I celebrated and half again. I celebrated yesterday. Y'all could try and talk about Azruddin and say he got sanctions on him. Okay, he got sanctions on him. He smuggled gold. Alright, he smuggled gold. Right? I know he's not actively trying to protect child murderers, pedophiles, predators. Right? I don't see Azruddin promoting pedophiles and got him still on the taxpayer dollar. Right? I don't see him selling out our country to the Venezuelans. I don't see that. I don't see that, right? They try to accuse the man because he's a Muslim. He's also racist and prejudiced. They accuse the man that he involved in some terrorism, and right? They were trying to build a case like that against Azruddin. And look, when they got real terrorists in the place, y'all can't catch them, right? So you're cheering and safe. You're cheering and safe even to go out at an international hotel and have a day of fun. They could get snatched, murdered, thrown in a pool. And then you would be gaslit for the next few months as the government try to deny you your right to have a second opinion, right? And you ain't even safe as a person, as a grown-ass adult going out in the road because important bits of information are being kept from the public as if we were children. We're being coddled. So there's nobody could tell me that within hours of that attack, the police didn't know fully well, and the government, everyone in the PP, didn't know fully well who was responsible for that attack. You deliberately kept it on the wraps for nearly 2 weeks. It's 10 days. Y'all wait a day until after the independence. So yeah, I mean, who was there sitting down and be like, you know, these guys could injure dozens of people with a bomb if they go to the cartel show? Or were you guys hoping that would happen so you could blame it on Azruddin or the opposition? Because at this point in time, I know the PPP is that wicked. Were you waiting to blame it on somebody else? Why would you expose us to that? I am so pissed today. I am pissed. I'm fed up of seeing my people being put into the firing line. I'm talking about my Guyanese brothers and sisters. Why are you putting us in the path of danger so recklessly? All public gatherings should have been called off. Every single public event that was scheduled over the last 10 days should have been cancelled as the nation went on a full-blown search for these terrorists. The pictures you published today could have been published 10 days ago. And we could have all initiated a manhunt. All of us. You left us out of it, kept us in the dark. So we would go and party so y'all could get your little pictures of people reveling to try and duck this thing with Adriana Young. You didn't want that to dominate the headline over the weekend, that the parents have such little trust in the police force that helped to cover up this girl's murder. They had to send her body out of the country. They want that dominating the headline. Y'all want party, nice time. You want to see the hungry bellies going and enjoy themselves. And today the president posting a picture with people his same party that's called Hungry Bellies. I love Irfan Ali. I love Irfan Ali. I love Irfan Ali. Everybody love Irfan Ali. But Irfan Ali almost led to some of us getting blow up because you never come to the public and told that is public mischief. That is public mischief. To know you have terrorists roaming around and know these people are for 10 days and you never came and told us nothing. That is wicked. Wicked and malicious. I'm so pissed off right now. And then today I see now another little fire like smoke coming out from May's school. They had to evacuate it. That new annex there was so badly damaged by the fire, it's supposed to be torn down. And though Priya Manikchand keep coming to say she's not the owner of the school, as many of the parents and people are saying she is really the owner of the school, it's a massive conflict of interest. Instead of that, it's starting to look more and more Like maybe Priya is the owner, even though she come to say no, maybe she is. How is it that the Ministry of Education allow a school that was badly burnt and a part that need to be demolished? How did y'all allow them to just stay functioning? Now they got some of the electrical problem, the thing smoking, the kids have to be evacuated again. How much you gonna traumatize the little children, man? They're there to get a quality education. You're traumatizing people in this country. There's so much trauma in this country. You just keep creating more. Damn it. Damn it. So there is seriousness when I come to you and I tell you guys we need to be empathetic with each other. We need to care about each other. We need to care about each other. I am imploring you. It is in our collective interest. Are we gone for China? Because these guys clearly do not care about your health, safety, and well-being. Money is the only thing. And everywhere I look, I cannot see where this money has been spent properly. Even in the indigenous communities, you're saying 4-point-something billion. You can't see it. Where is it? And you're only giving the people 21% of the money they're supposed to be getting. Y'all heard good? Heading good? So yes, that's why I held that concert the other night. And I'm grateful to those of you that listen to me and stay home and enjoy the little music and holding a vibe with me and did not go and expose yourself at the cartel concert. Because the worst could have happened. We're always dicing with danger in this country. Jeez, brother. This thing got me so vexed. I don't know when last I get so vexed. I open Travis page and I see these terrorists down there. And I'm like, this is the same thing people calling me and telling me that I come to y'all and I tell you I can't tell you directly. But I hope you know now, I don't come and tell you our stupidness. I don't come and tell you stupidness. When I get background information, I find a way to come and tell y'all. On the day of Adriana's autopsy, I told y'all the night before, people, different police calling me, telling me, yo, this government got a big thing planned for tomorrow. The government were behind those protests. People told me in advance and I came and I told you. And they still turn around and blame the opposition. How I know in advance to come and warn you in the same way people call and let me know that these people, this terrorist attack is not local. This bomb is not no local thing. It's not local. It's foreigners. And 10 days you kept the information from us. How many of us could have died in that time? And where are these people now? How many other bombs have they planted around the place? Was that fire that happened down the road from the police station on the same day, was that also due to the terrorists? Man, hey, I don't know. I am just in shock. I am in shock right now. So yeah, very likely there may be more bombs planted throughout the city. We don't know. The terrorists may still be here. We don't know. They might have other people that they're working with. We don't know where they are. Of the 24,000 people that Jagdiusa registered and the 76,000 that Robert Prasad revealed that are clearly unregistered, we don't know where they are. We don't know what their intentions are, right? But what we do know is many Venezuelans is going to the military around the age of 18. So, with 100,000 of them in our country that the PPP have brought in, hoping to secure the next election, we know for sure that a lot of them have military training. So, it's thousands of Venezuelans that currently have military training right here in Guyana. So, they arrest some Guyanese man for it. I would love to know a little more details. There's always like the local, you only find like the local terrorists. The ones with the training that come in, shop for the bombs, build it, everything. You all know. So, that's why I want to know. Where are the terrorists? Where did they plan the rest of the bombs? How are we at risk? And which other public gatherings are coming up? Y'all cancel it. You're not having no big set of gatherings. So, you know the season coming up. We all want to have your political rallies and stuff. Right? It's so inconsiderate. And where you can keep the knowledge for yourself, so you beef up the security at your rallies, and maybe at one of the opposition rally or something happened at Asden or somebody rally, and y'all can say, oh, we don't know, we don't know. I am so disgusted. I cannot tell you. I don't care. I see now today I gotta go and look back at this thing, but I see like GCOM saying apparently like the way these guys announced the election is to disallow small parties. I gotta go and get my full facts on this, but this is what I was following before I came on here. But it seemed like the way they try and set things to announce this election is to try and stop Azudin from running and any of the other small parties from getting into the race. Right? There's the kind of democracy that these guys believe in. That's why I keep telling you, this government is currently a tyrannical, kleptocratic dictatorship. It's no longer a democracy, and it hasn't been for a while. Right? So, guys, I just had to come and tell you that I'm blow some steam with those of you that are also upset that we were put at risk. Right? I see everybody blowing up my phone right now. Me, you know, maybe they put out some arrest warrant for me for talking about this. But it's wicked. It's wicked to do these kind of things to your own people, your brothers and your sisters, your Guyanese people. We need people to represent us that know about serving our interests. Not here for selfish reasons to milk us dry and leave us vulnerable in the arms of our enemy. Right? That you're allowing to flood into the country. Y'all head good? Y'all heading good? I love you guys. Y'all stay safe. I remember these times we got to be looking out for each other because nobody else is doing it for us.